Club. Herrick's is one of the few schools in Nassau and Suffolk County that has a professional quality television production studio where students can gain the experience of everything from storyboarding on Celtics to camera work to digital editing, as well as internships that offer a real-life experience to students before college. Herrick's High School has one of the best television production programs in Nassau County. TV Studio Club. The TV Studio Club is a great way for students to get a feel of the TV studio program. Students will be introduced to different camera shots by the officers of the club. They then use these techniques to make movies and film live events at the high school, such as pep rally, the rock show, battle of the classes, graduation, and concerts. Joining the club allows students to gain a lot of hands-on experience, which they can later apply to a TV studio class. TV Studio Techniques. TV Studio Techniques is a half-year course and is the prerequisite needed before a student can take any other TV studio class. Students will be given the opportunity to learn basic camera shots in the studio, basic digital editing techniques, and how to properly storyboard their ideas into new segments and short films. First, the students will receive new segment projects in which they must learn to manage their time wisely. If the end result is a consistent and solid segment, then they can transition into creating their own films, which will be under an assigned topic or genre. One of the requirements of this class is to film and air daily morning announcements. These are seen in every classroom during the beginning of third period throughout the school. Students are given the option to work either behind or in front of the camera. TV Studio Broadcasting. Students use what they learned in techniques to do more advanced work in editing, as well as more complicated camera shots, advanced news segments, and live events. Students will also be learning television program schedules and put together productions to be shown around the district on HTN Channel 75 on Cablevision in North Hills, BIOS Channels 47 and 125, MSG Varsity, PATV Channel 20, the school's website, and may also be displayed on Herrick's High School's International Channel 88. At this point, students will be making their own news shows, which will consist of segments that their students will develop, as well as intros, outros, graphics, and theme music that goes along with broadcasting. TV Studio Sports Broadcasting. This class is set up for both people that want to get behind the camera as well as in front of the camera to be sports broadcasters and announcers. In this class, students film sporting events that happen throughout the school year, such as football, basketball, volleyball, and other sports. In addition to this, students will also film homecoming, battle of the classes, and the dodgeball tournament. Once students have the raw footage for these sporting events, they go into post-production, editing, and airing these events on the channels. Students also create films and sports shows with content from the events filmed. Students then put their shows together to be aired on HTN. TV Studio Intro to Filmmaking. After students have taken both techniques and broadcasting, students are allowed to take Intro to Filmmaking. Intro to Filmmaking is much different than any other studio class students have taken. In this class, students will be focused on making different genres of films, such as short conceptual films, independent films, horrors, comedies, etc. Students will be learning advanced composed camera shots, lighting techniques, special effects, and editing effects. They will also focus on skill development in learning the layout and structure of filmmaking. Students will put together a DVD portfolio at the end of this class highlighting examples of their work. TV Studio Programming and Scheduling. In TV Studio Programming and Scheduling, students learn all of the responsibilities that they will be performing at their internship with PATV Channel 20. Students will be assembling program blocks of content that have been developed in the different TV studio classes at Herrick's High School. Students will also learn how to design and edit slides for the community bulletin board. In addition, students will also learn how to operate and control the broadcast equipment in the rack system that controls all the programming for HTN Network. Students will also create and broadcast special promotional videos and slides to promote special events that go on through the school calendar year, such as homecoming, battle of the classes, and graduation. Students will finally work on Cablevision's remote van shoot, learning live multi-camera production experience with Cablevision's engineer and equipment. Again, this is experience on a college level available to Herrick's High School students in the TV Studio program. TV Studio Lab. TV Studio Lab is a class that, unlike other classes in the TV Studio program, meets every other day for a full year. TV Studio Lab is an extension of the TV Studio classes. Students that are signed up for any other TV Studio class during the year are allowed to take the lab class to give them more time to work on their content for the channels. Special projects are also assigned in this class in addition to post-production work on events filmed after school and outside of the classroom, such as sports events, fundraisers, etc. Independent study. With the TV Studio Independent Study Program, more experienced students can return to the basic classes to help teach and instruct new students in how to film and edit. They will take more of the leadership role. They may also gain greater experience. They also deal with the scheduling for the television channels. Students will build up their portfolio for college. Students will continue to make more advanced films, which they will learn to promote by creating a 3D display. Internship. Students in the internship program will intern at the public access Channel 20, where they will gain real-world experience. Students will also be able to create their own programming and air it on Channel 20. With this, students will have built their video portfolio, which includes sample work from Channel 20. After completing the many television production and filmmaking classes at Herrick's High School, students have a better understanding of all aspects of television production. Herrick's High School is one of the few schools in Nassau and Suffolk County that have an advanced television production studio, and the classes also serve as a great communication tool to the community.